Hi there, my name is Phil from 2020 Sounds. Thank you for clicking on our channel. Today's video is about hiring a videographer and why I believe personally it's not a nice to have, it's an essential part of your wedding. I did a lot of research about this and I've written a blog which can be found on my website. When looking up videographers, I wanted to see what people perceived it to be. Was it a nice to have or was it an essential? And when I looked it up and started reading lots of articles and blogs, a lot of people considered a videographer a nice to have and not an essential item. A number of brides were interviewed about their wedding, things that they loved, things that they enjoyed, things that went well, and equally things that they regretted, things that they wished they'd done. The number one regret was not hiring a videographer. The reason for that is because, as I've said so many times, and so many people will say to you, how quickly your day goes. When I get to the venue and start setting up and I speak to a bride and groom about their first dance, one of the first things people say to me is, I can't believe my day's gone so quickly. I can't believe it's the first dance already. It's 8 o'clock and we've only got 4 hours and the wedding's done. You spend so much of your time leading up to your wedding and on the day itself looking after everyone, making sure that everyone is catered for, everyone is looked after, every need is met. And when it comes to the day itself, you as bride and groom are rushed from pillar to post. You've got to be at the wedding at this time. You've got to be at the venue at this time. You've got to be sat down for your wedding breakfast at this time, speeches at this time, cake cutting at this time, photos at this first time. The list goes on and on and on. So your time is moved from one place to the other. You're constantly being, asked of something to do all the time. To that end, you don't really get to take in your day. You don't really get to experience all the little things that make up your day. You don't see the interactions between your guests, the children laughing and playing, your guests laughing and joking about it, your mum and dad laughing and joking, the speeches. You don't get to see and take in all of those little moments. That's why having a videographer is so essential, I believe. They are sat there in the background taking in all those moments that you would normally miss. Now obviously your photographer is there to take all the shots of you getting ready in the morning and also your first dance and speeches and everything that goes on in the day. But I believe having a videographer only enhances that more. With modern technology nowadays, when you can do things on YouTube and you can share things on Facebook and social media and everything else, a video now is a digital thing. It's not years gone by when you'd put a DVD on, or before even that VHS. Yes, I am that old. When you would look at and you dig it out and everything else, but now you can share it and you can face back. So when your videographers finish editing it and they send it to you, you can share it on your Facebook page, you can share it on your Instagram account, and everyone can see your day. And I think that's why having a videographer is such a key part. And I know that maybe it's money that probably you may not have budgeted for, but I believe, as I've said before in previous videos, I believe you should really budget for a videographer, and I believe it is an essential thing to have. A good friend of mine, whose video I've included here, there's a link that I've included here. A good friend of mine is a videographer. Her name's Anika. I've worked with her on many occasions before. She's wonderful. She's done all my corporate videos. We've worked on weddings before. She's incredibly down to earth and she's incredibly talented. I'd always recommend her first. When people ask me about videographers, she was the first person that I always mention. So I hope you found this video informative. I hope you take into account that having a videographer, as I said before, in my opinion, is an essential item and not a nice to have. Look it up and research it like I have, and you'll see that people regret not having one. So I believe for that reason alone that it is worth considering. So any comments or any feedback, always welcome. You can please put those in the comments section, and as I always say, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much and take care.